This is BS with Joe. News, culture, and crazy. One blunt conversation at a time. Okay. You ever hear someone say their phone's always listening?
Yeah.
Well, your car's worse. Every time you drive, brake, or plug in your phone, it's watching, recording, and reporting. And what most people have no idea about is how much they've already given away.
So my car's not just taking me places, it's spying on me too?
Exactly. Modern vehicles are surveillance systems on wheels. Dozens of tiny computers called ECUs, electronic control units. They monitor everything from how hard you hit the brakes to the temperature of your seatbelt buckle. But that data doesn't stay in the car. The moment you connect to a manufacturer's app, a dealer's diagnostic tool, or even your phone's Bluetooth, it uploads your routes, your speed, your voice commands.
Wait, voice commands too? So my car remembers when I yell at it?
Oh, yeah. And it laughs later when it sells your data. Seriously, manufacturers say it's for performance optimization. Insurance companies buy it for driver risk assessment. And then data brokers resell it to advertisers. It's a digital gold rush, and the mine is sitting in your driveway. But let's rewind. Back in the mid-90s, cars started getting what's called an event data recorder, the black box. Originally, it was meant for crash diagnostics. By 1996, the government required OBD2 ports, those plugs under your dashboard, so every mechanic could access standardized data. That's when the door opened.
And now that same plug can narc on me.
Pretty much. Those systems evolved into full-blown telematics. GM gave us OnStar in 1999, the Help Me I Crash button. Then came Ford Sync, Toyota Connected, and now Tesla's Constant Cloud Link. Inside that fancy infotainment screen are over 40 onboard computers talking to each other through something called a CAN bus, Controller Area Network. Think of it as a gossip line for your car's electronics. Every sensor, every module, all chatting about you.
So in plain English, my car's basically a chatty toddler with GPS?
Exactly. Except this toddler records your every move and bills you later. Here's the kicker. Even if you turn off Wi-Fi, it still logs the trip. The moment your car connects to a network again, it dumps the entire travel history into the cloud. You can't put that genie back in the glove box. So let's map out the flow of information. Step one, your car's ECU collects raw data, speed, RPMs, steering input, location. Step two, the telematics module beams it to the manufacturer's servers. Step three, that data is either shared or sold to data brokers. Step four, insurers, advertisers, and even law enforcement get access. Mozilla's 2023 study found that 84% of car brands share their customer data to third parties. 84%.
So basically, if I drive like Mario Andretti, my insurance premiums go up. And if I'm like John Gotti with a dead body in the back, it'll share that data with law enforcement?
Yeah. And they're highlighting the good parts for your insurance company. GM's OnStar Smart Driver program feeds Allstate and LexisNexis with your driving behavior. If you accelerate too fast, brake too hard, or drive after midnight, congratulations, you're now high risk. They call it a discount program. I call it the Voluntary Surveillance Club.
So if I drive safe, I get a gold star. But if I drive like a normal person in Florida, I get punished.
Exactly. And the best part, even opting out doesn't always mean out. In 2023, several automakers admitted sharing driver data with insurers without explicit consent.
So explicit consent means you blink near an accept button?
Pretty much. And that's legal because there's no federal privacy law covering vehicle data. Yeah. California is the only one with real teeth. The CCPA lets residents demand data deletion, but everywhere else, your VIN is a tattletale with Wi-Fi. Geek bait for our tech crowd, each car's telematics unit has its own eSIM, often tied to your VIN, your phone, and the app you signed into. That means the anonymous data gets re-identified faster than your check engine light.
Well, that's one good thing California has done with the FCPA, but my car has its own phone number and snitches on me to a call center.
In 2023, a security researcher breached Hyundai's BlueLink API and could locate, unlock, and even start cars remotely using nothing more than a VIN and a few lines of JavaScript. That's the dark side of connected convenience. All right, so let's talk about the psychology behind this. We traded privacy for convenience, one checkbox at a time. We didn't sell our data, we gave it away.
Yeah.
Every time you clicked accept terms, just to pair your phone, you signed an invisible contract saying, yes, please monitor my driving habits and store them on a server in Ohio.
So every button in my car is basically a lie detector.
Pretty much. Push start, confess your sins. Manufacturers start pitched it as safety, fatigue monitoring, collision prediction, road condition mapping, but those same systems feed behavioral models that predict how you drive. They build personality profiles, aggression, caution, patience, and they're all measurable by your throttle curve.
So if I floor at a yellow light, I just told my insurance company I'm impulsive.
Exactly. And that data doesn't stop at the insurance desk. Law enforcement can subpoena black box data after accidents. In one case, reckless driving conviction was based solely on EDR logs proving the driver lied about their speed. Your car doesn't just know where you went, it can prove it in court.
That's wild. We used to worry about Big Brother. Now we got little brother parked in my garage.
Yeah, and he's got a USB port.
Yeah.
But here's the deeper question. At what point does safety become surveillance? When a smart feature keeps you alive, great. When it becomes evidence against you, that's not innovation, that's control. So, what can you actually do about it? First, dig into your car's settings. Almost every manufacturer has a privacy or data sharing section hidden in 3 menus. Turn off anything that says connected services, driver insights, or smart drive.
Okay.
Second, if you sell or trade in your car, factory reset the infotainment system. It stores your contacts, call logs, and text fragments. You don't want the next owner saying, hey Siri, text Brad that the brisket is done.
I think it's because we're recording.
Third, never install safe driver apps from your insurer unless you enjoy being judged by algorithms. And if you're really serious, get an OBD firewall adapter. They block unnecessary CAN bus queries while keeping diagnostics functional.
So basically, I need an antivirus for my car.
Exactly. And one last thing. Every auto manufacturer hides an opt-out form on their website.
Of course, it's 15 minutes worth of trying to find it.
Usually it's somewhere in the privacy center, but it takes about 15 minutes. It's worth it. Yeah. Privacy isn't a luxury anymore. It's maintenance, like changing your oil or checking your pressure. Do it, or things break down in ways that you can't even see.
Man, I miss when my car's only concern was rust.
Now it's spies. And that's why the next time you walk past your car, you might want to nod and say, I know what you're doing. This has been BS with Joe. Today's topic, the spy in your driveway. The machine that gets you to work, gets you worked over. And if you think this ends with your car, wait until we talk about smart cities and AI traffic grids. Next time on BS with Joe, invisible passengers, how cities started listening to. Until then, check your privacy settings, drive safe, and remember, the real black box might not be in the plane anymore. It's in your garage.
Next time it'll be BS with Joe and a car.